Renji. Renji! Why'd you do it? Renji!
Good morning. How are you today, Rukia dear?
Ichimaru. Gin.
Such bad manners, Rukia. But I see you're just the same as you always were, still rude. You know, you must always address me only as Captain Ichimaru. If you're not careful, you may get a serious scolding from your brother Byakuya.
I apologize, Captain Ichimaru.
Oh no, did you think I was serious? Don't worry, I'm not about to turn you in. I really don't even mind, since you and I have known each other for so long.
I know that you didn't come by to make small talk, Captain. Tell me, why are you here?
Well, I suppose no particular reason, Rukia. I was out taking a walk and thought I'd visit, just to tease you a little bit.
I never liked this man. The first time we met was before I joined the 13 Court Guard squads, just after my brother was made captain of Squad 6. Gin became captain of Squad 3 about the same time, and I remember him chatting with Byakuya whenever they happened to meet. It didn't look like anything other than two captains exchanging pleasantries. There was never anything of any substance said. So to an outsider, they would have seemed like normal conversations, but they never seemed that way to me. From the first time I laid eyes on this man, I broke out in a cold sweat all over my body. His fingertips, his lips, the way his eyes narrowed and shifted. He reminded me of a snake, and though he was speaking to my brother, I felt as if he had his hands around my neck. I was frozen, afraid even to blink my eyes. I've always hated this man. It seemed like he could find the smallest crack in those around him and seep deep down into you, like venom. That's the kind of fear he arouses. I've never had any rational reason for feeling this way, but something inside me has always rejected everything about him. Despite the many times we've spoken over the years, those feelings have never changed. Even now, I still feel that way about him.
What's the matter? It seems you fell into a trance there.
Sort of.
By the way, seems he isn't actually dead yet. Renji, that is.
It's true. I have to concentrate and search, but I can still sense Renji's spiritual pressure. But it's so weak.
But he will die. Soon. It's kind of pathetic. He tried to save your life, but he just got cut to pieces.
Don't you dare make light of him!
Are you afraid?
Afraid? Of what?
You don't want Renji and the others to die trying to rescue you, do you? Knowing they're trying to save you must make this all the more painful. Want me to save you?
Captain Ichimaru!
You don't mean it! What are you saying, sir?
I could rescue you from this execution and save your life right now. You and Renji. And the others, too.
Is he serious? What could he possibly have to gain by saving me? There's even less reason for him to want to save Ichigo and Renji. Why would he say such a thing?
You think I'm kidding? I am. Bye-bye, Rukia. I'll see you once more at the Sokyoku.
I can't believe I let him do that to me. After I had abandoned all hope, accepted my fate and my impending death, he was able to shake my resolve. By holding out that small sliver of hope, he managed to make me yearn just a bit. He made me want to live again. How could he have shattered my strength so easily?
Don't let your guard down. You make it too easy for me.
Kaname!
What are you looking around for, idiot? This is ridiculous. How did the two of you ever become captains in the first place? Come on and stand up. You don't look to me like you're dead yet. At least die like a captain and release your Bankai first.
What would you know of a captain's honor, traitor? You're not even worthy of Bankai.
Hold it, Sajin. Leave this to me. There are 3 ways to become a captain in the 13 court guard squads. The first is to pass the captain's exam, presided over by 3 other captains, including the head captain himself. The second is to receive the recommendation of 6 or more captains, and be acknowledged by at least 3 of the remaining 7 captains. The only other way is to defeat the previous captain in a one-on-one battle, which must be witnessed by 200 or more squad members.
So what's your point?
Ever since the moment you killed the former captain of Squad 11 and replaced him with Kenpachi Zaraki, I felt a deep unease about you. Unease that has become a certainty. A certainty that you're a demon, that you thrive in violence and blood, that you're different from the rest of us. And a certainty that you are bound someday to destroy the peace. And sure enough, now you have saved the Ryoka, and here you fight against us, threatening to bring even more chaos to the Serite. And it's all because of your insatiable bloodlust and your love of fighting for its own sake. Am I wrong?
I don't know about right or wrong, but I can see you sure have a problem when it comes to getting to the point. Enough babbling! If you hate me so much, then there's no need for speeches. Just shut up and attack me already.
No hatred. I never actually said that I hated you, Kenpachi. I simply find you unforgivable. Everything you do threatens the peace we have worked so hard to establish here. So in the name of justice, I now have no choice but to erase you.
Kaname!
Bankai. Suzumushi, Tsuishiki, and Makurogi. So you wanted to see my Bankai? This is it. This entire space is now my Bankai. So, tell me, Kenpachi Zaraki, what do you think? You can see nothing and hear nothing.
What is this? I can't see, and I can't hear a sound.
Do you find it a little frightening? A world without sight or sound. The Enmakurogi steals all spiritual pressure, all perceptions and senses of those within it, and creates in their place a dark, silent hell. There is only one man who can escape this hell, and that is he who wields Suzumushi. It's useless. You are far too slow to counter me. No matter how skilled one may be, when deprived of light so suddenly, it is the end. With the sudden darkness, a tiny fear is born. Total darkness always causes at least a twinge of fear. But I, who have known only darkness since birth, have no such... I was right. You are some kind of demon after all, with no fear of the dark to begin with. Then I shall attack first, and not give you a chance to feel fear.
It's not over!
Ichigo, we're out of time. sad. I can't believe that my resolve was so weak. How depressing.
Whoa. That's Captain Tosen's Enma Korogi. He must have been in trouble if he had to use his Bankai. Whatever it is, I had better get up there in case he needs help.
Not so fast. You haven't finished me off yet, you know.
Who do you think you're kidding? You're beaten.
Sorry to disappoint you, but in Squad 11, you're not beaten until you're dead.
That's different from Squad 9.
As different as black and white, and that's why we never give up on a fight.
Maybe. But you ought to give up on this one, because there's no way a lowly 5th seat is ever going to beat a lieutenant.
Shall I tell you a little secret? The only reason I'm still a 5th seat is because I really don't like the look of the number 4.
What do you mean?
I think the number 3 is the most attractive, but of course, Ikkaku already has the 3rd seat. So I chose the 5th seat, 5 being the closest in resemblance to the number 3. And there's more to my secret. You see, in Squad 11, we have an unspoken agreement. We live to fight. And in keeping with that, we believe that Zanpakuto should be used strictly for direct attacks, and that all those Kido attacks are for idiots and cowards. Let me show you what I mean. I would imagine that by now you're curious about the true power of my Zanpakuto. What I'm about to show you is confidential, of course. My captain and Ikkaku will be mad at me if they find out.
Why, you... How can I still be alive?
Oh, hello there.
What are you doing caring for me?
I brought him here.
Rikichi? I don't understand.
They threw Hanataro in jail for trying to help Rukia, so I thought since you both have the same goal, he'd be willing to help you.
Rikichi waited until no one was around and then he unlocked my cell.
Thank you for helping me.
Actually, I didn't do much. I don't know who did it, but your wounds had already been very well treated and bound by someone else when I got here. There's only one who could have done it. But don't worry about that now. You just get stronger, Lieutenant. You can count on Ichigo to save Rukia. I just know he can do it.
Yes, Lieutenant, get well! I was shocked that you actually lost to the Ryoka. And then to make matters worse, we learned you had broken out of jail and disappeared. And I couldn't believe you would raise your sword against members of your own squad. But then I remembered. The only reason I joined Squad 6 in the first place was because you are my hero. And so no matter what happens, I want you to live, Lieutenant, and keep on battling. I want you to be the lieutenant I know who's always cool and always fighting for what he believes in.
Rikichi...
How can this be? He has no sense of sight or sound or smell. He cannot sense spiritual pressure. So then how is he able to counter me? Once again, he dodges a fatal blow at the last second. Every time he parries, his counterattacks get more accurate too. Is he really a demon after all?
I got a hit this time. Just a graze, but still. This Bankai that destroys senses is a nuisance. But at least I still have my sense of touch. And as long as I have that, I can feel the moment his blade makes contact, then dodge and counterattack. So I know he's not going to be able to kill me. And I'm starting to inflict some damage on him. But this is a boring way to fight. It's so much more fun to cut and slash. I have to concentrate, since I can't see or hear him. And I never felt much spiritual pressure to begin with. Damn it. Why do I have to waste time thinking instead of just fighting him head on?
Use your instincts, Kenny!
What do you think I've been doing?
Maybe you should be using that mind-eye thing to try and visualize your enemy, you know?
If I could do that, I wouldn't be having this problem.
Let me think, what would I do? I would give up in a beautiful way.
You die. Huh? That's it. That's what I'll do. Then I'll know exactly where he is.
He's smiling again. Even though he's losing, he's still enjoying the fight. You're dangerous, Kenpachi Zaraki. Far too dangerous to be allowed to live! What? No. He didn't even dodge.
Well, hello. So we meet again.
Impossible.
Now I can see you again, and hear you. Is that just because I have a direct hold on you? Or is it because my body and your sword are in direct contact? Either way, it doesn't matter. Come over here and attack me. I know your trick now. Next time, before you even penetrate my body, I'll be able to grab your arm.
Damn you. I must not lose. I must destroy you. I can never lose to the likes of you.
I wish I could gather all the clouds so they would never again obscure the light that shines from the stars.
That's beautiful.
I'm going to be a Soul Reaper, Kaname, and let justice shine.
But she died much too soon. If it's not enough to believe in justice, then for her I swear I will become justice and seek out all the evil in this world so that I may wipe it out. Like the wind casts away the clouds in the sky.
Kaname.
This isn't finished. Not yet.
Yes, it is. I quit. I have no interest in fighting a man with 1 foot already in the grave. I'm out of here. Dying is futile. What can a dead man do? He can't fight anymore, that's for sure.
I swear it. If it takes my very life, I will stop you. I will use every ounce of justice in my being.
What an idiot you are. If you want to die so badly, I'll help you!
No, Sajin.
Don't sacrifice yourself, Kaname. This man will never understand your quest for justice.
Sajin,
I know.
So that's what's under that basket. I always wondered, but I have to admit that it wasn't what I was expecting.
You don't seem shocked by what you see.
Outward appearances have nothing to do with fighting abilities. The only question is if your beastly appearance also means you fight with a beast's strength and tenacity. That's what matters.
You see only what's on the surface. You have no respect for an opponent's inner strength. That is your weakness. I am not like Kaname. I will not show you the same kindness. Bankai! Kokujo Tengen Myo! Now it begins in earnest, Kenpachi Zaraki. A fight to the death, just the kind you love!
A fight to the death, huh? That means I can come at you with everything I got, and then after you're dead, go reincarnate yourself so I can kill you all over again!
Now the time has arrived. Let us begin the execution.
It seems odd that so few people showed up.
Huh?
Captains and lieutenants from Squad 1 and our Squad 2 are here, plus Kyotoku's Squad 8. It's no surprise Squads 5, 11, and 12 are missing, given their casualties, and I think Zaraki's lost it. But what about all the rest of the officers? I thought that at least Uno Hana would have wanted to be here.
my brother.
Rukia Kuchiki. It is time. Any last words before your execution?
Yes. Just one.
How does the Sokyoku work anyway?
I think it transforms into something.
Ooh, what if it becomes a giant robot?
Sokyoku transformation! Come on, bad guys, bring it on!
Hey, that's pretty cool!
Having fun, Ikaku?
Squad 10 Lieutenant Rangiku Matsumoto. Such gorgeous hair. Squad 4 Captain Retsu Unohara. Hi, Mom. Squad 5 Lieutenant Momo Hinamori. So sweet, you can be my sister. Squad 8 Lieutenant Nanao Ise. Oh, scold me, please. Squad 2 Captain Soifone. Is she really a ghost? Who knows? The former leader of the punishment force, Yoruichi Shihoi. Did I mention she could turn into a cat?